Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It was an alright show. It wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna be hard on the shows because of the pandemic. You know, I'm not that selfish. I'm not that selfish because, I'm not like all these other people in the community who are still gonna give this company crap, even during a coronavirus. At least I'm fair and I'm gonna be honest. And at least due to the coronavirus situation, I know what we're dealing with. So I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt here. So anyway, we started off the show with, we started off the show with Drew McIntyre, and he was confronted by our great United States champion, the man, the man that can get suspended and break a rib and still hold the United States Championship. What a man! What a man is Andrade. Somehow he has managed to break 2 rules and he has still been able to keep that United States Championship. All jokes aside, I am literally sick of this. I literally am. How the hell is Andrade still the United States Champion? Look, I don't care if Vince likes him. I don't care if Paul Heyman likes him. I don't care if he is the girlfriend of Charlotte Flair. I don't care what he is. He broke the rules. He should not be the United States Champion. I don't care what rules he broke. I don't care who he's associated with. I don't care if his girlfriend is the legendary Charlotte Flair. He should be stripped of the title. Naomi's married to Jimmy Uso. Did that stop them from stripping her from the SmackDown Women's Championship? Of course not. Of course not, because she got injured. She got injured. They weren't going to use Jimmy Uso as the excuse to kick the title on her. Seriously, if this was anybody else, they would have been stripped of the title immediately. This is complete and utter bullshit. It is. So Andrade challenges Drew McIntyre to a match. Whoop-de-doo. So the first match we had was Asuka versus Ruby Riott. And Asuka got the victory with the Asuka lock. And to be perfectly honest, the wrong person won here. Just like I told you guys last week about with Liv Morgan, it's the same thing here. Asuka should be putting people over. I don't want to see Asuka winning matches. She's 38 years old. She doesn't need to be winning any of these pointless matches. Sure, it was a Money in the Bank qualifier, but do you really need her in there? You're basically only putting Asuka in there for star power. You've already got Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax in there, so what's the point in adding her? Also, the Money in the Bank is supposed to create new stars. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole purpose of the Money in the Bank. It's to create new superstars. Why is that so difficult? Asuka's already a made superstar. Shayna Baszler's already a made superstar. And Nia Jax is already a made superstar. Why is that so difficult? The Money in the Bank is supposed to create new stars. People like Ruby Riott. People like Liv Morgan. People like Kairi Sane. Why is that so difficult? But no, apparently it's so darn difficult to even give these people a chance. Good grief. Even Sarah Logan. Honestly, it's ridiculous. So Asuka won with the Asuka lock. Then we had Aleister Black take on Oney Lorcan in a pretty competitive match. I find it funny. I find it really, really funny how people thought all the way back at the all the way back in February that AJ Styles buried Aleister Black. But ever since that one loss that he took to AJ Styles was because of Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, and he had to fight through them. But I find it funny that everybody thought Aleister Black was buried from that one match, but then Aleister Black has gone on a massive winning streak since then. Yeah, Aleister Black must totally be buried. He's totally buried because he lost one match. Give me a break. So Aleister Black beats Oney Lorcan. Next we have Becky Lynch. She cuts a promo. She mentions Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. She talks about both of them. Charlie Caruso talks about Ronda Rousey to Shayna Baszler, which Shayna Baszler ends up ignoring and just goes to the ring. And Shayna Baszler takes on Sarah Logan, and the match was over in like about a second. Literally a second. About a minute. And the reason why I didn't talk a lot about Becky is because Becky just cut the same promo that she always does. The man comes around, you know, she says she's going to overcome the odds once again. You know, she's the face of the company, so to me, it makes total sense for Becky Lynch to be confident in her abilities. So Shayna Baszler beats Sarah Logan in about a minute, maybe even less than that, breaking Sarah Logan's arm. And now you know why I don't like seeing these. Now you know why I don't like seeing these UFC people in the ring causing injuries like Ronda Rousey did. Injured Alexa twice, nearly broke her shoulder, ended Nikki Bella's career, had Ruby Riott out with double shoulder surgery. Double knee surgery was Nia, and that wasn't caused by Ronda. But you get my point. Ronda Rousey's injured so many people. And I find it hilarious that someone told me that the one person I used that opinion against him on why I don't want to see Ronda Rousey back, he had the goal to call the people that Ronda Rousey injury prone. And I'm thinking, but Alexa and Ruby were never injured. They never got injured once until they faced Ruby. Ruby and Alexa never got injured once until they faced Ronda. Nikki Bella came off of a career-ending neck surgery. She came off of neck surgery literally a year ago, in 2006, like a couple of years ago. And you would think, if you're going to put someone who just came off of a serious neck injury, you would think you would want to be wise and put her in the ring with someone safe. But no, you put her in the ring there with Ronda. And now Nikki Bella is out due to injury because of her. And if everybody is so happy to see Edge come back after 9 years of taking an injury, then everybody should be appreciating Nikki Bella when she comes back from her little neck surgery. But knowing these people, they won't give a shit about Nikki. But anyway, we're getting off topic here. Shayna Baszler beats Sarah Logan. She's now in Money in the Bank. Austin Theory beat Akira Tozawa. Who cares? Angel Garza defeated some guy from NXT. Who cares? Then we had Nia defeat Kairi Sane, which I know is stupid. Which, yes, it is stupid. But I'm just going to make one thing perfectly clear. The only thing that I'm thinking of right now is that this is the only thing that's coming across my mind here. Asuka's winning, but Kairi is losing. The only thing that's coming to my mind is the fact that maybe, just maybe, they could have Kairi Sane cost Asuka the Money in the Bank. That's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. Because why is Asuka winning and why is Kairi losing? So the only thing that I could have thought of off the top of my head is that maybe Kairi turns on Asuka. Asuka turns babyface. Asuka turns babyface by Kairi turning on her and costing her Money in the Bank. That's the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head, because I think Kairi needs it. I think Kairi needs something like that. Or if you don't want to do it, just send Kairi Sane over to SmackDown and have her compete with the SmackDown competitors. But we don't know if there is going to be a superstar shakeup or not. That's the other thing. Next we had Charlotte Flair. She cut a promo. She addressed Rhea Ripley. and Io Shirai. So to me, it feels like Charlotte Flair is going to be having a rivalry. To me, it feels like her rivalry with Io. It seems to me like her rivalry with Rhea is indeed continuing, but also she's dealing with Io Shirai. Now, I want to hope Charlotte does drop the title to Io Shirai, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt she will, as much as I think she should. But I think the biggest story here is that Rhea Ripley is probably going to come back and exact revenge, and then Rhea Ripley is going to beat Charlotte maybe at like SummerSlam weekend or something. And that's where Rhea gets her big moment and she beats the Queen. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking what's going to happen. I think Rhea Ripley is going to come back and get revenge on Charlotte at SummerSlam weekend and regain the NXT Women's Championship. Next we had Bobby Lashley beat No Way Jose. The best thing about this match was Bobby Lashley telling Lana to shut up. That's it. That's the best part about that match. Bobby Lashley won. Then we had the Viking Raiders take on Ricochet and Cedric Alexander. And I'm sorry, but the wrong team won this match. I get that the Viking Raiders were being promoted as the ones that were coming back. But in all honesty, I think Cedric Alexander and Ricochet should have won this match. In my opinion, they should have been the ones that walked away with the victory. And you want to know why I think it should have been Cedric Alexander and Ricochet? It's because they're the new team. They're the new team. You literally just put them together like about what, last week? You put them together last week, and then all of a sudden you're going to make them lose already? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I know the Viking Raiders are supposed to be these big, strong guys. I get that. They're supposed to be these big, strong guys. But I love it. I love when these small underdogs overcome the big, powerful guy. To me, that's great storytelling, and it really shows their determination. You literally just put these two together, and you're already having them lose. To me, that's not acceptable. If you were going to have the Viking Raiders take on someone, you could have just picked someone from NXT. Like, go get Shane Thorne and his buddy Brendan Vink. Sorry, I just disagree. And the final match was Drew McIntyre versus Andrade. Sorry, I really didn't care about this. Drew McIntyre got the win with the Claymore, and Seth Rollins attacked Drew McIntyre after the match. So our wonderful Messiah, is now getting an opportunity at the WWE Championship. And next week, they've confirmed Rey Mysterio versus Buddy Murphy in a Money in the Bank qualifier. They also confirmed Aleister Black versus Austin Theory and Apollo Crews versus MVP. Now, you may think I'm crazy, but this Money in the Bank I'm actually intrigued in because the men are actually focusing on new stars. As long as Rey Mysterio doesn't beat Buddy Murphy, they're actually focusing on new talent that actually deserve an opportunity. That's what I want WWE to do with the women. You don't need to throw a Seth Rollins in the Money in the Bank. You don't need to throw an AJ Styles in the Money in the Bank. You don't need to throw someone who's already had an opportunity in there. Give it to someone like Apollo Crews. Give it to someone like Aleister Black. Give it to someone like a Buddy Murphy. It's better. It's better for them. It's better for them to get the exposure. That's why I disagree with Shayna, Nia, and Asuka being in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I would have rather it be Kyrie, Sarah, and Ruby, or even Liv. But no. But either way, guys, that's pretty much everything. That's pretty much everything about this episode of Raw. Hit that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy. Comment your thoughts down below. And I will see you all next time.